Hello and welcome to the Oxford Maths Admissions Test for 2018. This is question 1, part I. A sketch of the curve. This is given below in these curves. So basically we need to find some sort of suitable way to write this equation that will lead us to the answer and choose the right answer out of these selection of curves. So I've got a document here with a bit more writing space. I'll just give you a moment, see if you can look at this and think what sort of distribution or what sort of series or expansion we know in A-level maths we could possibly use to find just this bit inside the brackets. The terms might be slightly different as to what you'd normally expect with a certain expansion, but I'll just give you a moment to have a look and see what you think. Okay, so if you've spotted this, then well done to you. This is a form of the binomial expansion, which is x plus y to some power n equals n choose 0, x to the full power n, y to power 0 plus n. We increase the choice by 1, so n choose 1, x, we take 1 off the n, but we put it on to the power of the y, and so on, until we reach a point where it starts to decrease again, which I'll just demonstrate now. So actually our x term here, if we make that x squared plus y to the power 4, we will see that 4 choose 0, x squared to the power 4, y 0, plus 4 choose 1, x squared to the power 3, y to the power 1, plus 4 choose 2, x squared, y squared, plus 4 choose 3, x squared to the 1, y cubed, plus 4 choose 4, x squared to the 0, y to the 4. Comes out 4 choose 0 is just 1, x squared to the power 4, well, we can multiply the powers here, so that will be x to the 8, and y to the 0 is just 1. This is 4, multiply the powers here, so we get 6, y, this is 6, this is just 4, this is just 1. Notice here that the x will vanish, just to 1. Just tidying this up so it looks a bit more bearable. 8 to the power 8 plus 4x 6y plus 6x 4y squared plus 4x squared y cubed plus y 4. That's actually what we have in the brackets here, if you notice. Give or take a few terms a different way round. So this is, if you noticed it, the binomial expansion of x squared plus y to the power 4. Unfortunately, this is something you'll just have to play with, you'll just have to sort of notice it, but familiarity with the binomial expansion in its normal form, in its more general form, will really help you here. So I really recommend getting familiar, doing some questions out of your textbook, past papers, maybe some Solomon papers, to really get familiar with this binomial expansion in its general form, because that's really the key to this question. So we have this expansion in this form. We can rewrite this equation then as x squared plus y to the power 4, and don't forget we have a square up here as well, equals 1. That can be rewritten as x squared plus y to the power 8 equals 1. and we can 8th root both sides, so we'd have x squared plus y equals plus or minus 1, since this is an even power. And we can rearrange this to get y equals plus or minus 1 minus x squared. This will give solutions minus 1 minus x squared, and also plus 1 minus x squared. This one we can just factor out the minus 1 to get minus 1 plus x squared, which will actually have no solutions. If I just take a moment to plot this, that would be x squared plus 1, but we're actually looking for the mirror image of that, mirrored in the x-axis, and as you'll see there are no solutions for that, so no solutions. However, we do have solutions for this. We would have, because we can factorize this as 1 minus x, 1 plus x, which gives solutions as x equals plus or minus 1, which on our axis would look something like that. So the two curves overlaid on each other would look this one and this one. So that's the sort of shape we're looking for here in our answers. So I'll just swipe across the answers. Here they are. Remember, the shape we were looking for was our no solutions and our two solutions shape. Well, that's obviously C. So just a broad overview of the question. Binomial expansion in its N, or more general term, is a key to this question. Plotting of graphs, and also a little bit of factorization, but at your level I'm sure that's no problem for you at all. But yeah, binomial expansion, that's the real key to this question. Recognizing this term and not being afraid to see x plus y to the n and stick in a different value for x or a different value for y there, because remember our value for x was actually x squared in this question. So I hope that's helped. If it has, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. That will really help me out. If it hasn't helped or there's anything you're unsure about, please just leave a comment with your question. I'll answer it best I can in the comments, or as always I'll consider remaking the video. Thank you very much for watching and keep up the hard work.